young men to tan their balls? Would you recommend young men to tan their balls? Would you recommend young men to tan their balls? Would you recommend young men to tan their balls?
2 buttons. Do you guys agree with Tucker Carlson that if you put your balls under UV light, it's going to somehow help your manhood? He is a brilliant man that thinks that testicle tanning can save America's manhood. Doctors tend to disagree. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys agree with Tucker Carlson that if you put your balls under UV light, it's going to somehow help your manhood? If you think that it is, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. This is an article from Insider, and it came out on October 6th of 2022. Tucker Carlson, who recently interviewed Kanye, which I'm sure the only reason why he wanted to interview Kanye is because Kanye not only has been blackballed, but he has black balls. You know what I'm saying? He's obsessed with testicle tanning to save American manhood. A doctor says that it could backfire. I tend to agree with the doctor. So there you go. There's Tucker Carlson right there, and he's giving a demonstration with his fingers of how big his dick is. Okay? So shout out to Tucker Carlson. Probably one of the first and last times he'll be honest. Fox News host Tucker Carlson has a documentary touting the so-called benefits of testicle tanning, and people actually paid for it. A practicing tanner says during the show that according to quote unquote bro science, it increases the health of the testes. Okay. But one urologist, I guarantee you more than one, if you ask more than one, told Insider it's definitely not going to help you. So there's that. Fox News host Tucker Carlson is out with his documentary touting the so-called benefits of testicle tanning as a testosterone booster. If you develop some malignant tumors that secrete testosterone, month after the show's preview triggered a social media giggle fit. Now, that's funny. That's probably why that triggered a giggle fit. But, you know, it's Tucker Carlson. You know what I mean? And he said it. And you know how that goes. If he said it, it has to be right. You know what I'm saying? In Tucker Carlson's original's The End of Men episode, Carlson introduces viewers to a growing movement of Americans who call themselves bro scientists and who are trying out experimental ways to balance hormones, regain fertility, and get healthy. I don't think that roasted nuts is a way to do that. I think roasted nuts come best from planters, not in your damn pants. Shout out to AB Promotions and shout out to Val and Carla. What up with it? They may slonk raw eggs, lift weights, and take cold showers, or direct shiny red lights at their manhood. Okay. My name on Twitter is Benjamin Braddock. I'm a right-wing bro scientist. And yes, I tan my balls. You know what I'm saying? The man says, as a light machine pointed at the spread eagle nude dude sets his genitals aglow. Okay? This actually happened. Shout out to my man Paris. What up with it, bro? So this actually happened. This is actually happening. You know what I'm saying? This self-described writer beauty appreciator, Raw Egg Slonker, says that the bro science behind testicle tanning is that it can increase the cellular energy and health of the testes. But urologist Rena Malik, however, told Insider it's definitely not going to help you. It's not going to work, said Malik, who practices at the University of Maryland Medical Center. There's no empirical evidence that it works, and it doesn't make sense that it would work. Oh, sure it does. Sure it does. I mean, Tucker Carlson said it works. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Tucker Carlson said it works. And you know, if he said it works, it has to. Okay. Malik, who posts weekly educational YouTube videos about urologic sexual bladder health, released a video on testicular tanning. Hold on real quick. In April, back when Carlson previewed his second season of the Tucker Carlson Originals. That is definitely a Tucker Carlson original. I was worried, she said. She feared people would waste their money, burn their skin, and delay needed care by treating themselves with lights that don't work. All right, so they're talking about where the sun don't shine, but you know what I'm saying? That's changing that. So I guess this must be a video clip from this particular situation. So let's check this out.
I welcome this opportunity to speak to the people of America about a subject which I believe to be most important, and that is the subject of physical fitness. A country is as strong really as its citizens, and I think that mental and physical health go hand in hand. There is nothing, I think, more unfortunate than to have soft, chubby, fat-looking children.
Now pay very close attention how they had an overweight black person in there. As if there's not white beluga whales walking around out here.
There is nothing, I think, more unfortunate than to have soft, chubby, fat-looking children. I hope that all of you will join, and everybody in the United States, to make sure that our children participate fully in a vigorous and adventurous life, which is possible for them in this very rich country of ours.
There's been a 50% decline in sperm counts in the last 40 years, along with a precipitous decline in testosterone production. We're headed for a calamity, and that's not hyperbole, it's not exaggeration, it's just a mathematical fact.
Would you recommend young men to can their balls?
To what?
Once a society collapses, then you're in hard times. Well, hard iron sharpens iron, as they say, and those hard times inevitably produce men who are tough, men who are resourceful, men who are strong enough to survive. And then they go on to re-establish order, and so the cycle begins again.
I could have lived without that. I thought that was going to be like a little bit of an interview, or, you know, where we're diving a little bit more deeper into this testicle tanning thing here. But apparently not. Apparently it was just the over dramatic intro to this flop of a TV series, or flop of a documentary series that Tucker Carlson came up with. Carlson is also worried about what he says is the total collapse of testosterone in American men, calling it one of the biggest stories in our lifetime. And to those who think testicle tanning is crazy, he says in his season preview that no one is saying anything about crashing testosterone levels is crazy. Enter Kid Rock, the right-wing singer, with the pushback. Dude, stop testicle tanning. Come on. I haven't heard anything that good in a long time. Carlson encouraged him to open up your mind. So now The only thing that I got out of this here is I find it fascinating how Kid Rock tried to put himself around a lot of rappers. And, you know what I'm saying? He was doing some shady stuff with gangs in Detroit, dealing with some black people. And now he's a right wing. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything that good in a long time. Carlson encouraged him to open up his mind. Why wouldn't an open-minded people seek new solutions? Carlton asked a flabbergasted Kid Rock, who shook his head and said, I don't know what the hell is going on in this world. If Malik were asked about testicle tanning 10 years ago, she wouldn't have believed it, she said. But misinformation has become so commonplace, particularly with the C-19 in the medical field, that she's not surprised. I mean, if people are really looking for hacks to improve their life, they've lost faith in the scientific community to do the research, she said. They forget there's a placebo effect that can make people think something like testicle tanning is working when it's really just the brain working to improve the symptoms. If used as instructed, Malik said, the products are probably low risk, but it's also possible that it could have the unintended effect of reducing, as in not increasing sperm count, if the light were to increase the temperature of his testicles. Semen analysis taken after a patient has had a fever, for example, will show zero sperm because the temperature increase stops testosterone temporarily, she said. But the impact of light therapy on sperm count hasn't been studied. If you increase the temperature of the scrotum enough that it affects the testicles, it could cause changes in reduced sperm production, she said. Some people use red light therapy for certain skin conditions because it penetrates and increases cellular activity in the skin and improves blood flow. People, in theory, could extrapolate that increasing blood flow could help testicles produce more testosterone. But testosterone is made in the testicles and light wouldn't even penetrate them, just the scrotal skin, she said. So there wouldn't be any impact on testosterone production, she said. It's true, she's been seeing more younger men with low testosterone, which could be associated with low libido and fatigue. Endocrine disrupting chemicals in the environment and less testosterone boosting activity could be factors as men sit more and get less sunlight and good sleep, she said. You know what else would contribute to low testosterone? When you've gotten everything in your life because of the color of your skin, so you never have to get off of your ass and actually do anything. Because doing things like physical activity increases testosterone. What can help? High intensity interval training, like I just said, resistance training, 7 or more hours of quality sleep, a diet that's devoid of ultra processed food, and avoiding chemicals like BPA. It's not tanning your testicles, she said. It's really working on having healthy food and getting exercise, moving your bodies, which I think is really lacking in society. So shout out to Kanye West for interviewing with a credible interviewer. You know what I'm saying? Again, there goes Tucker Carlson while we're talking about these issues, giving everybody a hand gesture example of the size of his dick. Okay.